Next up, I decided to go ahead and take a look at another DreamWorks hand-drawn cartoon. I've been really digging these animated films, and this is one I definitely remember when it came out. I believe this was in theaters, but I don't think I saw this in theaters. I saw it when it was televised on Cartoon Network, bits and pieces of it when it aired on Cartoon Network, and we're taking a look at Brad Pitt, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Joseph Fiennes led a voice cast as we sail the seven seas in Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas. This is the final animated film made by DreamWorks. Well, their final 2D hand-drawn DreamWorks movie. That was hand-drawn. I want to clarify that. This is a really fun movie. If you have not seen this, it features the voice of Brad Pitt. He plays Sinbad. He's sort of a crook, I guess. He's a thief, but he's also a swashbuckler at the same time. So he and his crew are sailing the seven seas, obviously the title of the film. Alongside the way, he meets up I forget her character's name. This woman, Catherine Zeta-Jones' character. She's not really your typical princess or damsel in distress. She's like a co-sidekick or something like that. Yeah. So alongside with that, he has a dog named Spike, who's his canine companion. So this is actually a pretty fun movie. Alongside, he actually has his childhood friend, who's voiced by Joseph Fiennes. It also has Dennis Haysbert as well. The animation, like I said, is gorgeous. Mid through the film, he meets up with this goddess who basically he's framed for stealing the book. So his goal is he wants to go try to get that book back. So his buddy decides he's going to sacrifice his life. He's going to be one who's going to do the time for him to go back and get that book before it's too late. So I'm trying to think how else to explain about the film. Let me go ahead and go on to my favorite site, Wikipedia. Maybe I can read through the Wikipedia. Sometimes I can get my information there. But it's sad that this was the final film. This movie flopped at the box office. So much, though. Here it goes. Sinbad Legend of the Seven Seas. I'm just going to read through this to see basically it covers the story of Sinbad. So there's so many stories based on the Sinbad character. You had the Popeye cartoon, you had the 80s Lou Ferrigno movie, and now DreamWorks attempting to do the version of Sinbad. His childhood friend Prince Proteus, I think it is. Yeah, Proteus. Yeah, Proteus, though. Yeah, see, he's sacrificing himself to save Proteus. Not really save Proteus, but trying to basically save him from accepting Sinbad's death sentence. So he's basically cuffed and he's tried and he's going to get the death penalty. So he says he's going to switch through. One thing I will say about the film is the animation is really top notch. Like I said before, this movie is definitely what I would call a family film. I just noticed my case has some rips and dings. Yeah, this is actually the full screen disc. Yeah, although it's kind of cool disc art. Let me see if I can flip that over and show you. Yeah. That's a really cool disc art, though. That's what I love about these hand-drawn films. I know the Road DVD when it came out had disc art, but the copy I had no disc art. But yeah, I can't really say much about that, though. If you're into the whole story, I'm not a person who's into the whole Greek mythology, but this actually is really, really fun, though. But unfortunately, it was a failure, and unfortunately, don't worry about that. Unfortunately, DreamWorks had to shut down their hand-drawn studio because that movie flopped so hard. It's such a shame because their hand-drawn stuff is fantastic. What else can I say about the film? I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah. It's a really fun movie. The action's really good. Brad Pitt, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Trying to think of her character's name. Yeah, Lady Meridian. Yeah, I was right. Daring Princess Manion. Yeah, see, they tried to battle the Greek goddess, who's Michelle Pfeiffer's character is Eris. So, like I said, it's really good. Though, funny thing is, it says brief language, but I didn't notice. Road to El Dorado, a movie I just reviewed previously, had some language in it. I just noticed that. But this, I didn't even hear any language in the film. Because the movie is rated PG for action, adventures, some mild sensibility, and brief language. But honestly, I didn't see much of the brief language in the film. So, yeah. What else can I say? It has a good CG. I'm trying to think. But, yeah. That's all I really have to say about the film. It's really, really, really good. So, like I said. So, anyways. Now that I talked about it pretty much, let's actually go ahead and go to the special features. You get Cyclops Island, which is a game. Choose your favorite characters, follow Sinbad and friends, battling wild new monsters. DreamWorks Kids. The Spirit DVD had a thing called DreamWorks Kids. This actually has DreamWorks Kids. It says learn more about Spike the dog on the cover. It actually has 15 games and activities. Printable Mazes Mask and Cyclops Island board game, plus an all-new favorite gross out scene and monster moments. You get an exclusive level play of the Sinbad PC game. That's interesting. The Making Sinbad Legends 7 Seas, filmmaker's commentary. I think there's a trailer on this DVD. I'm not 100% sure. But a lot of the house specifications is in the bonus features section, so you can tell this DVD is pretty old. So, final verdict, should you see Sinbad? Yeah, I would easily say this is actually one of the better of the hand-drawn films. It's a shame that DreamWorks kind of shut down. They did sort of bring it back in 2018 as a short. But it's really, 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 really a darn shame that this kind of shut it down, because I most fondly remember when this movie hit theaters. I got pretty excited. Though I never saw it in theaters, I do know of this movie existing. Like I said, I saw bits and pieces of it on Cartoon Network, I think in 2005. He got 2 thumbs up by Ibram Roper. I don't really have much to say about it, though. It's a good family movie. I'm sure kids will like it, adults will like it. It's a good family movie. When I say is this better than Road to El Dorado? No. Road to El Dorado set that bar high pretty much. Like, Road to El Dorado was great. That movie was a throwback to the old road pictures. A lot of people compare that movie to the Bing Crosby and Bob Hope road pictures. But I'd probably say, yeah. But I result that more of an adventure film. That's more of an adventure film. This is more of sort of action-adventure with surprisingly brief language that I didn't even notice. So, I can't really fault any cons with this. I will say that I'll say the only con is it's a little too short. It could have been a little bit more bigger. I mean, this is an hour and 26 minutes is how long the movie is. This was supposed to be the final DreamWorks cartoon to have just DreamWorks Pictures before they became DreamWorks Animation. So yeah, definitely check the movie out. I see this movie all the time at Walmart, I think, in the dump bin. I got this for $1 from a guy that I usually buy all my movies. But I think I'm rambling so much. I don't really have much to say about this movie than to just watch the film. It's fun. It's a great kids movie. Well, it's more of a family movie than a kids movie. Yeah. Oddly enough, it actually also has Dennis Haysbert. I'm going to look through the cast and see if there's anybody I know. No, Dennis Haysbert's in it, though. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So check the movie out. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So that's it. I'm out. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys in the next review.